Assalamu alaikum. Our guest today began as a teacher in Lebanon, weaving tales of the past in a francophone classroom. Life had another narrative in mind for her that led her across continents through uncertainty and into the art of photography. In 6 years, she traded textbooks for a camera and discovered not just a profession, but a purpose. Our guest today tells a story of transition, courage, and quiet resilience. Join us as we unpack the journey of becoming and starting over with our beautiful guest, Lara. Thank you, Lara, for joining us. And I will hand over the mic to my co host, Nancy, to start this beautiful conversation.
Just like our seasons, these seasons in life that we pass through.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the season you're living through right now.
Right now, like if you asked me like 2 years ago, I would say fall or like winter. But right now, I feel like it's more toward spring. Since I moved to USA, it was the most beautiful like first couple of years. And then we went through a lot of ups and downs. It was really bad for a couple of years. And I didn't show that because I'm the type of person that hide everything in me. I can sit in my house, I can cry, I can laugh, I can do whatever, but I don't like to show it to other people. But like this couple of years, I managed to get to figure out like how I want to live my life. I managed to choose like my friends. I managed to choose to be positive all the time. I know there's negativity, but like I managed to choose to look at the bright side of life.
Mm.
So I'm at the springtime. I'm not sure what about the summer. I will see next season.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
You talk about your age as if, you know, you're talking from a place of reflecting on experiences.
Yeah.
You look very young, but I can
Thank
look at your face and I can tell that you have a lot of stories,
Yes.
a lot of experiences. Some of them bigger than others.
Definitely. There's a lot. Since like I moved to USA, it's a new life, new things. Like before it was my normal life with my family, with my friends, with my like normal job. I used to be a teacher. So it was like the routine, the lifestyle. I've been born and raised in Lebanon. So this is me. This is my life there. Once I moved into USA, it was in July 1st, 2012. It was a big move. The first year, it wasn't easy. I love my husband. He was awesome with me. He made my life easy. Like, I started to work in Lebanon at 19 years old. I got married at 31 years old. So during this time, I was working. So when I came to USA, the first year I was at home. And it was really crazy because like I couldn't handle being home without doing anything. So I took like my decision. I made my decision to learn English very well. So until I get my all my paperwork, social security, and all that, I will be like ready to work. So I started to work on my English to like practice to learn more. I spent most of the time at home between my friends that I made here, like the first year, some like family, learning English, taking care of my house. Yeah, that wasn't easy. The first year wasn't easy. Like at the same time, I was happy, but at the same time, I was struggling because everything is new for me. Like it was a culture shock. I didn't know what to do. I missed my family. I missed my friends. I missed my old work. It was really too much. But then when I started working, it was another life. Like I got the opportunity to work as tax preparer. They called my husband to ask him to work with them. And he said, no, I can't, but my wife is here if you want. They're like, yes. I worked with them 4 years, 4 seasons. And it was a really good experience because now I know a lot about tax. I do my own taxes. So I learned, I met people. The first year it was really bad because like I would say to people, "Hi, how are you? What do you want today?" And I will keep it short. The next year, the third year, I was like opening a conversation with them. That's how I learned English, like with practice. And also I got the opportunity to work at a French school here as substitute teacher. They saw my LinkedIn and they knew that I worked at another like French school in Lebanon. So they asked me if I can be a substitute teacher. And I'm like, yeah, I'll try. But I didn't like the way they teach here. It's so totally different than our like system in Lebanon. So I did just 1 year. And after that, I got a new opportunity. Promise, I didn't apply to any of these opportunities. So it was interpretation over the phone. And it was from French, Arabic, English.
You're fluent in French.
Yes, because I used to be a French teacher. So, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So I did the training and I spent with them like also 4 years.
Is there a French statement that you like to borrow that defines you?
That's a good question. Okay, it's not like define me, but I like this. Les gens chics arrivent en retard.
Say it again.
Les gens chics arrivent en retard.
Oh, the good. Something arrives late.
Like, yes, the chic people will arrive late.
Oh.
I don't know why I like this because I use it more like when we are going to visit or if I'm late, I will say that. It's a getaway, just not to hear why you're late, and I will say it.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna pause for a minute and ask you, Lara, who are you?
I'm Lara. Came from Lebanon with like a new vision, new dreams with my husband. And so we went through a lot here in USA. So it changed me a little bit. I used to be calm. I used to be like happy all the time. I used to enjoy every moment in my life. I like to be in social life, but at the same time, I like to be solo by myself, like take my time, listen to music, watch a movie. That will make me happy. But during the stay here for 13 years, I've been through a lot. Maybe because I'm like far away from my family. I know my husband is everything here, but you will live a lot of like maybe complicated things here. It's different culture. We went through a lot together. We moved from house to another house. Like friendship, there's like good friendship, there's bad friendship. You feel like you will see all the people like you were raised. But honestly, when you're in real life, you will be shocked that it's not the same. And it takes a while to figure it out because every time you blame yourself, what did I do? But the question shouldn't be like, what did I do? The question, why they're doing that? So I change. I will feel like I'm not the same because I had a lot of negativity in my life here in USA. And so I try to manage with work, run away.
Would you say the negativity were people imposed?
Yeah. Like if I want to say it like negativity where people imposed, I will say even the vibes here in USA is not the same as your home. It's not the same. Like here, if you want to go and visit your friends, you have to call them and ask if they can come or whatever. There's like a long distance. If you like sad, you want to call your friend to be near, like next to you at this moment. But she has another life. She has her children, her husband. She has a lot of things. Like it's not the same. As an example, I have a friend in Lebanon. I have friends. Like the moment I will say I'm not okay, they will be at my house within 3 minutes because there's no distance driving. All my friends is around me. But here, if like you want to call anyone, you will start thinking about, are they available? No, I don't want to miss their like life. I don't want to bother them. Or like, even if you call, they will be busy. It's not the same. The problem is not like people more than like the culture here. It's like what you're doing here. Just going for like restaurants, shopping. What else? If you don't have work, it's gonna be like a very boring life. You need to work. That's why most of my focus, I put it in the work. That's why I started photography. Because of my sister, she insisted that I should learn photography because I like it. That's when I put all me, everything in me, I put it in photography. And then I started to be creative and do a lot of things. It was hard at the beginning because you have to learn by yourself. There's like, you have to go to the college, try, practice on the camera. I had a lot of fails at the beginning. I missed a lot of things. But now I feel like I am more with experience, but I still have to learn a lot.
They say mess ups in art is usually not mess ups; they're genuine piece of work, right?
I know, but like my mess ups, it was like because it was my first year in photography. Like as an example, one of them, like when I sent the pictures digital to the customer, and it was low resolution. And I'm like, I was in Lebanon. She said, like, it's low resolution. Can you send it? I felt bad for her because she wanted to print it like for her daughter's graduation. When you mess up, you learn.
Tell me about 3 core values that have always been with you and perhaps grew over the years.
So, first of all, I'm a type of person, I don't change just to please everyone. And I do have my own rules. If you do a mistake, even if it doesn't affect me, if this mistake affects you directly, but for me in my world, it's not right to do, I'll stop talking to you. It's hard to explain it, but even if the whole world will change, I won't change it.
Principles.
I do have my principles. I won't change it. I won't change it at all. Like whatever it is. Like if principles of not cheating. Principles of I will do it just because this is the trend. I don't do that. I like my principles with my relationship with my friends. I'm really honest, straightforward. I won't change. I won't do things just to please everyone. Second, my home or like my family comes first. After that, I will have time for everything else. If my work will affect my family and the stability of the relationship with my husband and all that, I will stop working. Because I think family first and then everything else will come. The third thing, keep my distance. I love you. I love all my friends, but I have to keep my distance because I don't want to get involved in their own lives because that will affect our relationship later on.
It seems like this is coming out of experience.
Yes, a lot. Because as I told you before, like when you come in, like you feel like everyone's the same and all that. But after that, you feel, no, it's not the same. They weren't raised the same way I was raised. A lot of relationship put me in a bad situation, showed that I'm the bad part of the whole story. And because I'm honest, I will say it aloud. And then I learned my lesson. No, I'll keep my distance so I'll be safe with everyone. I do have principles and I won't change it.
Ever since you moved to the United States, you mentioned the ups and downs, which is very normal in life.
Yeah.
If you were to pick a few, maybe 1, 2, or 3 moments that defined you.
Okay. So one of the things that normally I don't talk about it, maybe today I'm going to talk about it. the thing that I'm gonna talk about is the children, because we didn't have children. We tried our best, and we didn't have the children. And thank God, like it's God's will. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. But this topic, or this like this topic made me strong. It took me 2 years to understand everything what's going on with us, and then I said, okay, no problem. But I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna fight for my like work, for my family, everything. But it made me strong than ever, like than before. And don't ask me how, but till now I don't know how. Till now I don't know how I handled the whole thing. Like if you asked me 3 years ago if I want to talk about that, I would say no. But now it's like this is our life, and I don't know, like.
It took you some time to be accepting, or were you always accepting of it?
No, I was like always accepting that. And I was like, yeah, okay, we don't have children. That's fine. It's not the end of the life. And we can move on. We can live with that. And I think I'm a strong woman because like every time I think about like what I went through, and at each part of the story, I was shocked. To be honest with you, even now I'm shocked because like I don't know how did I handle the whole thing.
You surprised yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah, and like with everything around you, like thankfully here in USA they don't ask you, do you have children? Why you don't have children? And all that. If I was in Lebanon, it's a different story, but here it's like I like that they respect like your privacy. They don't ask. They will ask, do you have children? No. Oh, okay, no problem. And they will change the subject directly. Before they will say like, oh, you can't say anything about that. You don't talk about that. But now I feel like everyone knows, like we don't have children. That's it. Yeah. So this is one of the ups and downs because like it was I think this is my most like struggling issue I had. But after that, it was okay. Yeah.
What else comes to mind?
Not being with my family. It's hard because like this year I went to Lebanon and it was like, this is the only year like I felt I invited my sister and my mom to a breakfast. And it shook me because I was like, oh my God, I've been married for 13 years and this is the first time I invite my mom to a breakfast at my husband's family's house. But it was a big like thing for me. I didn't feel it before. But like when I came back, I was like, that's a really bad thing. Like I don't have the opportunity to invite my family to see my family every day and all that. That's another struggle because like even if you think about like no, but I'm happy here and all that, no, you still deny. I'm in a denial. I deny that my family is not here every time. I'm like, no, that's fine. I can see them. But this year it was like turn around thing in my mind because why I'm doing that to myself. Like I need to see my family every time from now to then, but like let's do it every 3 months. And that's what I miss because my friends, they're there and they're inviting their family every day for lunch, dinner, breakfast. And I miss that. Yes. I miss being with my family a lot. And I wish my family would visit me, but they don't. And friendship, there's good friendships, but it's not like your childhood friendship. There's a big difference because childhood, like your children, you know each other from like 3-4 years old. They know you know them. And each time you talk to them, you will tell them everything about you without feeling like, oh, what if? Here, if you want to talk about anything, first question is, what if? It's not like about the trust, but you don't know them very well. Okay, I enjoy my friends here. There's a level of friendship. There's a close friends. There are like normal friends, but also I miss my friends in Lebanon a lot. I miss them. I miss like our conversation, our night together. Yeah.
Do you ever want to go back?
Oh, yes. Now, yes, definitely. If you ask me like 3 years ago, I'm like, not yet. But now I'm like, yes, definitely. If my husband would say, let's move, I'll move. I'm ready to go.
If you were to write yourself a letter when you left Lebanon
Mm.
and you told yourself, don't open this letter till 2025,
Okay.
what would that letter have?
Okay. It will be, it's gonna be new life, new surprises. You will survive everything, the good and the bad things. Don't regret anything you did or you're gonna do. Live your life, enjoy every moment, cry, laugh. Don't overthink. Be you, keep smiling. Yeah, that's it.
Well, let me tell you, you are one heck of a strong woman.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
inshallah. Yeah.
If you were to write yourself a letter not to be opened till 2045,
Okay. Like if I'm gonna write it now till 20.
for your 2045 Lara to open it.
Wow. Hopefully I'll be alive first. Okay. Um, everything you went through, it was for your own sake. Now you're stronger than before. Nothing is gonna affect you anymore. So don't mind of people's like opinion. Don't mind anyone's else opinion. Like, you did it. You're at a point. You achieved your goals. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm trying.
That's excellent. Thank you so much, Lara, for opening up.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Thank you for the opportunity. To let me ask you questions.
Yeah.
No, keep doing what you're doing.